SCP-036, Magically Shielded Extraterrestrial. Nickname, Clefable. Creature Class, OU. Special Containment Procedures. SCP-036, also known as Clefable, is currently held in a sealed chamber beneath the Cinnabar Laboratory. Choice-banded Scizor are to be stationed outside the holding cell at all times. In the event of a containment breach, 90 base power of super effective direct damage is to be administered at +1 priority. Description: Clefable is a pale pink life form, vaguely humanoid in shape and measuring 1.3 meters tall. Its stubby wings appear to be vestigial in nature, as it is entirely incapable of flight, or even any movement above a base speed of 60. It was first discovered idling about meteor impact sites near Mount Moon. Correspondence with Moss Deep Space Center has confirmed that the creature does not appear native to our planet. Some might describe Clefable's rounded features as cute, but our research indicates that more sinister adjectives are appropriate. Although vital scans have determined Clefable's statistics to be unimpressive at best, it possesses a durability that can only be described as otherworldly. Researchers were first alerted to the subject's abnormal hardiness when it was observed using the double-edge technique in a combat simulation without suffering any of the characteristic recoil. When equipped with a life orb, damage output increased accordingly, but again, no recoil was suffered. Application of the burn status resulted in a corresponding decrease in physical damage output, but no matter how many turns researchers waited, passive damage never accumulated. This apparent immunity to indirect forms of damage has resulted in several unexpected challenges. It is exceedingly difficult to feed Clefable, as even when exposed to buffets of hail or sand, the buffeting has no discernible effect.
Actually, buffeting has no relation to buffets of food. You think a researcher would know this?
In a drastic experiment, Clefable was introduced to an enclosure with SCP-445, the land shark, one of our most dangerous subjects. Despite the land shark performing 3 sword dances, Clefable exhibited no signs of fear or distress, as if it were somehow unaware of the danger it was in. Upon being struck by a draconic elemental attack, one that would have resulted in the fainting of even a steel-type SCP, Clefable was entirely unharmed. The Cinnabar Lab Director, Professor Smogon, oversaw the experiment and made the following comment. Quote, "That thing, it's not normal." End quote. To truly test the limits of Clefable's survivability, the decision was made to subject it to the lab's most dangerous contagion. Extensive research by the YTC Institute has determined that exposure to toxic and leech seed is fatal. No exceptions. It's a cocktail so heinous that it's been banned for the past 7 generations, and only expendable youngster-class personnel are allowed to handle the reagents in case of accidental exposure. Toxic was applied first, and as might be expected, there was no response from the subject. A few days later, the leech seed shipment arrived from Celadon Gym and was subsequently administered to Clefable. Nothing. No reaction. Complete immunity to a combo known to cause instant death. Just what the hell is this thing? Wait, where did it go? Oh my god. The Gen 8 teleport buff. SCP-036 has breached containment. Code Pink. Code Pink. Remember our mission. Status. Capture. Huh.